Hi everyone, welcome to STEAM with Miss Shannon. I'm Miss Shannon with Daly City Public Libraries and I'm really excited to be doing this STEAM series for the summer. I'm not recording this live, but I will be live in the comments today, and so if you have any questions or just want to say hi, please do comment and I'll be responding. Today we're going to be doing some bubble fun. In case you don't know, a bubble is made of a film made of soapy water that has air inside. The reason bubbles pop is when the water evaporates, then it's just soap and it doesn't hold the air any longer. So we're going to try to make some stronger bubbles. We're going to make a solution where we add sugar. The sugar will make the skin, the film of the bubble thicker, which makes it take longer for the water to evaporate. It also makes the bubble, the skin of the bubble stronger, which means you should be able to blow bigger bubbles, and also we might be able to make them bounce. So let's get started. What you are going to need is 2 tablespoons of sugar, 4 tablespoons of warm water, 1 tablespoon of dish soap. You need a bowl, something to stir with, a spoon. You're going to want a straw for today's activities and a glove, or if you don't have a glove, a clean sock will work. That's what I'm going to be using. So other things you can use instead of the sugar, you can use corn syrup or glycerin. I didn't have any of those. I had the sugar, so that's what I used. So I already measured out the sugar. This is 2 tablespoons of sugar here that I'm going to put into the bowl. And I wanted to keep my water warm, so I put it into this thermal container. And let's measure out the water. It's 4 tablespoons, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to want a tablespoon of dish soap. It doesn't matter which dish soap you use. I have heard that the ones that say ultra don't work as well, but I'm not sure because I didn't have ultra and I didn't try it. So now we're just going to mix it. We're going to mix it slowly because when I tried mixing it fast, I got a lot of little tiny bubbles up on the surface, and then when I was trying to blow the bigger bubbles, it didn't work. So we're just going to do this slowly. Wait for the sugar to dissolve. It's still a little cloudy. I can still see the sugar in there. I can still feel the grittiness of the sugar between the spoon and the bowl, but we're getting there. All right. So I had a lot of fun planning for this activity. Learned a lot about bubbles, and it was just a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that I'll give you some ideas that you can learn some new things too. So I didn't have a bubble wand. So things that you can use instead of a bubble wand. If you happen to have a pipe cleaner, you can, let's see. So we'll take this and twist this just like a regular bubble wand, and that'll work. Another thing you can try is a paper clip. You just straighten out the end. I don't know if you can see that because it's so thin, but straighten out the end and let's see if this works. A little bit. I have seen it work before. Let me get a towel here. So what I ended up finding that worked, my preference is I really like the straws. So the straw, I just dip the end of the straw in there. It's not going to work this time, but it'll work. There we go. That's fun. Now, so this bubble solution, because of the sugar, it is strong enough to bounce a bubble. Something interesting that I learned is now we all know that if we touch a bubble, the bubble will pop. That's because the can't talk here. That's because the water molecules are attracted to the dry skin and the water evaporates and the bubble pops. But if I dip my finger into the soapy mixture, I can catch it. It won't pop. I can catch it, but I can't bounce it. So what I need to bounce it is, like I said, a glove or a clean sock. So let's give this a try. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, this just keeps going, doesn't it? This is just a bubble. Look at that. Now, if you're at home and you made this mixture and you can bounce a bubble like this, you can maybe play catch with your younger siblings or older siblings. Anybody, mom and dad, whoever. Here you go. Wow, this is just lasting a long time, isn't it? There it goes. So, that is how you bounce a bubble. What I want to show you next, and let me go off camera for a second here, because I forgot the tray. So this tray is what I use for a little extra fun. I am going to put a little bit of the soap mixture, the bubble solution. I'm going to put it here in the tray. Spread it around a little bit and cover the whole surface, because if you remember, when the bubble hits the soapy water, it isn't as likely to pop. So I'm going to blow a bubble onto the tray. Oops. Now, I wonder if I can put my finger in that bubble. What do you think will happen if I put my finger in that bubble? You know what's going to happen, right? It'll pop. Let's try it again. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger in the soapy mixture. Let's see if I can poke my finger in now. Wow. Look at that. So that's a lot of fun. Now, I'm going to show you my favorite thing to do with bubbles. I'm going to pop this one first. This one, you need a straw. It takes practice maybe using a straw, but you'll get it. So now I'm going to blow a bubble onto the tray. Now I'm going to dip the straw into the soapy water. Put the straw in. I'm going to try to blow a bubble inside the bubble. Oh, I just made it get bigger. Let's try it again. Sometimes you do it and it just makes another bubble. Sometimes it'll stay in. Wow, how big can I get this bubble? But I do want to try to blow a bubble and put it inside there. Now, I have only been able to do this a few times. Oh, not this time. I'm going to pop this. It's got some little bubbles. I think I'm being too rough with the solution. So there's those little bubbles on top, which makes the solution not work as well. Keep trying. If it doesn't work at first, you just keep trying. Okay, let's try. There we go. One inside of the other. I'm going to try for 3. I don't know. It's only happened once. It looks like this is tilted downhill a little. I think the problem is my table is a little bit slanted. But if you have an even surface, give it a try. This is a lot of fun. So I told you there's different things you can use for bubble wands. And I'm going to show, I've showed you the straw and pipe cleaner. Paper clip. I'm going to try a rubber band. Do you think I can use a rubber band to make a bubble? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Ta-da! What are some things that you guys can think of that you could use to make bubbles? If you think of things, try them out and let us know in the comments how it went. I want to let you know about a book that we have at the Daly City Public Libraries that you can check out. It's called The Ultimate Bubble Book by Shara Levine. And in that book, you can find all kinds of other ways to experiment and learn about bubbles. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. I'll be here next week at 3 o'clock on Friday. In the meantime, we have for the younger kids, preschool to kindergarten on Monday. We have Messy Mondays, and I think they'll be doing splat painting. We also have 3 story times and other activities. Make sure you check our page and see what our upcoming events are. Until then, I'll see you next week. Have a great week, stay safe, and be healthy. Bye.